amor de mis amores, te vengo a cantar mi copla. Ando llena de ilusiones y quiero besar tu boca. Quiero decirte cositas que traigo dentro del alma, pero como son bonitas, quiero decirlas con calma. Yo no sé si vengas tú, yo no sé si vaya yo, pero has de sentir mis besos y yo he de sentir los tuyos. Hemos de quedarnos presos a la luz de los cocuyos. Te quiero mirar bonita, sin penas y sin orgullos, y quiero echarme en tus brazos a la luz de los cocuyos. Ay, amor. ¿Cuántas noches de tu vida habrás pasado conmigo, contando las estrellitas y solo Dios de testigo? Siempre con la cara al cielo, cobijados por la luna, contando las estrellitas, decirles una por una. Yo no sé si vengas tú, yo no sé si vaya yo, pero has de sentir mis besos y yo he de sentir los tuyos. Hemos de quedarnos presos a la luz de los cocuyos. Te quiero mirar bonita, sin penas y sin orgullos, y quiero echarme en tus brazos a la luz de los cocuyos.
Good afternoon. My name is Monica Fogelquist, and I am currently the director of the mariachi program at the University of Texas at Austin in Austin, Texas. It is a privilege and an honor to be here with you to give a short vocal tutorial on mariachi singing, and just a little bit about my background. I came to the Mariachi Spectacular Festival in 1997 as a student for the very first time, and was incredibly inspired by the instruction and the interaction with world-renowned mariachi musicians, and this festival was actually what inspired me to pursue mariachi music as a profession. Since coming to the festival in 1997, I formed part of Mariachi Reina de Los Angeles from 2001 to 2008, and played with a number of other groups, including Mariachi Aztlán from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley in Edinburgh, Texas from 2013 to 2016. Once again, it's an honor and a privilege for me to be here as an instructor and share a little bit of what I know about mariachi vocal technique and interpretation with you this afternoon. The song that we are going to be demonstrating today is a Guapango, A la Luz de los Cocuyos, written by Jose Alfredo Jimenez. And a Guapango is one of the borrowed musical styles that the mariachi incorporates into its standard repertoire. It originates from the northeastern coastal region of Mexico, and has been adapted to fit the mariachi instrumentation. And the rhythms are very intricate, much like the native son de mariachi, and often alternate between 3/4 and 6/8 time. And one of the key features of the Guapango is breaking between chest and head voice, featuring measures of falsetto singing. So I think I will just do a quick demonstration of A la luz de los cocuyos for you, and then I will go into a little bit of an explanation of phrasing and style that I like to use when I sing this type of song.
Let's play a doll and then she'll come in.
Ay, amor de mis amores, te vengo a cantar mi copla. Ando llena de ilusiones y quiero besar tu boca. Quiero decirte cositas que traigo dentro del alma, pero como son bonitas, quiero decirlas con calma. Yo no sé si vengas tú, yo no sé si vaya yo, pero has de sentir mis besos y yo he de sentir los tuyos. Hemos de quedarnos presos a la luz de los cocuyos. Te quiero mirar bonita, sin penas y sin orgullos, y quiero echarme en tus brazos. A la luz de los cocuyos.
Guapangos can be slower in tempo, they can be faster in tempo, depending on the mood that the composer is trying to set for its audience. And this is a very romantic love song set to the rhythm of a guapango. And it's talking about how the singer, the interpreter, is with their loved one, saying that we're going to stand under the moonlight with only God as our witness, and we'll be under only the light of the fireflies. Cocuyos are fireflies. And so it's a very poetic lyric, and that makes it very easy to interpret because you can feel from the melody and from the words just this general feeling of joy and happiness. And so as a singer, it's very important to really tap into what the song is saying, the meaning of the words, and try to bring those words to life. Anytime that I'm working with some students on singing, even at the very earliest stages of their singing careers, we always want to spend a significant time analyzing what this piece is about and what our role as the singer at the forefront of the piece is to bring the song to life. And so thinking about those lyrics and thinking about maybe personal experiences, and they don't necessarily have to be romantic experiences. They can be experiences that you remember that bring you great joy. And if you bring those sentiments to your singing, it'll just take the song to another level. Now, when you're first starting out, you're probably not going to spend so much time worried about the interpretation. You want to worry about the timing, especially contrasting with what the armonía is doing and what the melodic instruments in the ensemble are doing. You want to make sure that you're in time, make sure that that you know all the notes, make sure that the syllables and the notes are matching up, and that your pronunciation, your enunciation is very clear, because you don't want the message of the piece to get lost because you didn't, you weren't clear enough in your essentially speaking of the words, right? So we also want to sing the way we would speak, in a very clear manner. Then once we have that as our base, then we can start playing around with the tempo a little bit. We can start back phrasing and doing some fancier things to bring a unique touch to the song. And that is, in a very small nutshell, how I would explain how to interpret a song and what you can do as an artist. Remember that you are a unique artist. You make the song your own. If you're starting out, it might be helpful to borrow sounds that you like from different artists. So listen to the original recording, listen to other artists that have recorded a certain piece, and then choose little elements from each of those recordings and incorporate them to fit what you like. Also, singing to the type of voice that you have. Not everyone is cut out to sing every type of song. So a Guapango is probably one of the most difficult types of songs to sing, not only because it's rhythmically complicated, but because there's such a range in notes. There's such a wide range in notes, and being able to control your chest voice and your head voice and be able to break in a clean manner so that all of the notes sound equally good takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of time. So maybe this is not the first type of song that you're going to try singing. Start off with a simpler ranchera, and then maybe move on to something that has more sustained notes, maybe a son that requires a little bit more strength and stamina, and you can work your way up. I would say within the singing realm, within the mariachi, the two hardest types of songs to sing, or the ones that demand the most of the singer, will probably be the Guapango and the Bolero, because you need to have the most vocal control with those two types of songs. But anyway, those are just some tips and just my thoughts on mariachi singing and interpretation as it relates to the Guapango. I hope that you've found this information useful, and I very much hope to see you and interact with you at a future conference in person.
Ay, amor de mis amores, te vengo a cantar mi copla. Ando llena de ilusiones y quiero besar tu boca. Quiero decirte cositas que traigo dentro del alma, pero como son bonitas, quiero decirlas con calma. Yo no sé si vengas tú, yo no sé si vaya yo, pero has de sentir mis besos y yo he de sentir los tuyos. Hemos de quedarnos presos a la luz de los cocuyos. Te quiero mirar bonita, sin penas y sin orgullos, y quiero echarme en tus brazos a la luz de los cocuyos. Ay, amor. ¿Cuántas noches de tu vida habrás pasado conmigo, contando las estrellitas y solo Dios de testigo? Siempre con la cara al cielo, cobijados por la luna, contando las estrellitas, decirles una por una. Yo no sé si vengas tú, yo no sé si vaya yo, pero has de sentir mis besos y yo he de sentir los tuyos. Hemos de quedarnos presos a la luz de los cocuyos. Te quiero mirar bonita, sin penas y sin orgullos, y quiero echarme en tus brazos a la luz de los cocuyos.